Reed here. And today what I wanted to talk to you guys about was a little about we all feel self-conscious once in a while, right? Some more than others, right? And yet for me, it's a little less frequent as it used to be. Now, you may know my story. You have maybe caught a live stream or read a post where I shared a little bit about how I was ostracized from a community when I was growing up, right, in those really delicate teen years and preteen years. And that just really crushed me and affected how it is that I behaved and how I moved forward from there. And now here I am turning 40 this year and more rebel-hearted than ever, right? And I wanted to just share with you that because a lot of people are like, girl, you're never self-conscious. The truth is, yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Self-consciousness happens to all of us, okay? So this morning, I was volunteering at our church. Okay, so we're part of a very large congregation, and we chose this church, and it kind of chose us because when we walk in the door, we just feel entirely welcome there. We felt welcome before we ever were members there, before we had ever went, like welcome from day one. And one of their missions is that you feel like you belong before you even believe, that you just know that there's a place for you there. Now, we've been wanting to move closer and move closer and move closer within this organization and at this church. So we said we were going to volunteer. We volunteered on Christmas Eve, and now here we are volunteering regularly. And the dress code is business casual. And I thought, it was so flippin' cold last week here that, or the week prior. Last week, yeah. It was so freaking cold. Like, we're talking minus 48. My husband is playing a game and his computer screen has a flash and it's blinding me. It's really uncomfortable. He didn't even know he was doing it till now, and now he knows he's going to continue. He's kind of one of those, right? So we're going to go volunteer, and it's so much warmer, so I thought, I'm going to wear a dress. I'm going to wear this dress and just appreciate that. I don't even know how cold it is today, but it wasn't even worth looking at the temperature because it was so much warmer, right? It was such a drastic difference because we were colder than minus 40 last week. So whether or not you're Celsius or Fahrenheit, it still meant freaking cold, right? And so I'm all set and I'm ready to go. And then I realized when we get to church that my dress is staticky for some reason. So I've got static cling going on, and I have tattoos, very prominent tattoos on my, I believe, I guess, in Go Big or Go Home. So my tattoos cover my calves, on the outside of my calves, both of them. They're not very small. And I thought, was this the right choice to wear? Like, maybe pants would have been the best option for there, because there certainly has been discussions around tattoos and beliefs. Never at this church, but it has been something like growing up that I always heard about, like, oh, what is like, if you have tattoos, what does that say about you? Now, that's not necessarily what my belief is. I love tattoos. Especially, I love to hear stories about them when they are very meaningful to people, right? So it sparks conversation. And I also am like, who's your artist? Where'd you get that permanent ink from? Like, I love it, and tell me more. Yet, at a church, that might not be the prompted conversation. I also shave my head, right? And not often am I self-conscious about that. But today, when I coupled my bare legs and a bald head, I was like, ooh, like, this might have been a poor life choice right here. Till I reminded myself, whoa, I am who I am. I make my choices. I take responsibility for my choices. And I'm one of those people that are like, hey, I can shave my head bald. I can handle that. You don't have to be able to handle it. how you feel about my bald head is a reflection on you, or how you feel about my tattoos is a reflection of you and your beliefs. That's not me. And each one of us have to take responsibility for those, but it doesn't have to be a point of contention or a debate or a discussion or anything like that. So once I remembered that my mission is to be rebel-hearted, to dance to the fullest expression of myself and inspire others to do the same without beating my husband for this blinding thing that he's doing again, then I was able to step forward confidently, greet people with a smile, welcome them in. I had so many conversations about tattoos and my choice of hairstyle, and was able to sit and hold space with people as they poured out their journey with cancer and the people that they have lost and everything like that, because a bald head it's one of the first things that people think of when they see it. So I am so grateful. I am so grateful for my choice to be bald. I am so grateful for my permanent artwork on my body, because it gave a connection point. It made space for us to connect in a beautiful and powerful way. So you may be feeling self-conscious about something, right? And I want you to look at it and be like, is this about me? Or am I worried about somebody else's judgment? And remind yourself that if somebody else is judging you, that's on them. It's not on you. You're responsible for your choice, right? And the world would be such a boring place if we all looked the same, if we all thought the same, we behaved the same, we believed the same. So embrace that rebel-hearted part of you and be you, right? Because think about it. If you have a child or a grandchild or a godchild or a niece or a nephew or a neighbor's kid that you just think is cool, and you think about it, would you want them to play smaller, to shrink down and fit into the belief system of somebody else? Or would you want them to embody all that they are? I'm kicking off a 5-day challenge. It starts February 3rd. It is called Rebel Hearted Rise Up. It's a free Facebook challenge. If you're interested and you want to know more, if you want to embrace that rebel heart of yours, if you're like, yes, I want to be able to set aside some of the self-consciousness that I have. I want to set aside some of the programming that maybe you were raised with, or that has just kind of attached itself to you, because we live in a world where there is programming happening all the time. If you want to be more confident in your actions, if you want to have the next level of satisfaction in your life and you'd like to join me on this challenge, send me a PM, comment, say I'm in, send me the deets, anything like that. Drop a GIF in the comments below. I'd be happy to share and support that with you. And whether or not you join me on that journey or not, I wish you a day as absolutely beautiful as you. So much love. Mwah. Bye for now, everyone.